Hey guys, so, yeah, it has been just a few days since I uploaded a video, so I think it's about time we started this again, right? So, I was thinking that every December, like, every single YouTuber always does Christmassy things, like, whether it's just a vlog about their day, whether it's always just stuff to do with, like, if it's just decor or situations or anything like that. It's just always to do with Christmassy when it's Christmas and New Year in December. And I'm always wondering, please tell me in the comments below if you think, like, this stuff ever gets boring, because even just me, I'm even realizing this, because, like, imagine if you, like, went on YouTube one day and the entire homepage was just completely full of random people doing stuff that's Christmassy or New Year's Eve or festive, and it's just like the 1st of December, imagine. It's just like the 1st of December, like, when did you guys make time to do this already? So, of course, I'm kind of a bit, not really specifically making this video a bit clear of what this is. So, you've heard my opinion, so, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, I love festive videos and stuff and making them, but sometimes they get annoying, sometimes they just get irritating and Christmas is almost here, so yay! Please tell me in the comments below if you're excited for Christmas, or overly excited, most of you. So basically, I'm just going to tell you a few things about my lifetime, so as in my life, and some stories that are to do with festivity and Christmas. So story number 1 was when I was really, really little, and my parents and I would always, like, so basically I think it was a typical day in December, and I think I was like 5 years old or something, and there was like this huge Christmas tree in the middle of our living room, and it was in our old house, and we would always put like this little Father Christmas or Santa Claus under the tree, and not the new one we have now, because he just stands and does nothing, and the old one we used to have was like on a rocking chair, and he had like a very twirly beard, whereas this one doesn't even have a beard, the last time I checked. Or does he? I don't know. And he had like these circular golden glasses, and at the bottom of the rocking chair would be these buttons where he would sing all of these songs, and I would always turn him on. And I had this weird sort of like goal. My whole goal was to annoy my parents. Oh goodness, wow. I don't know, I'm not sure if that was my goal, what I was doing, but I think that was my intention. Anyway, I mean, who doesn't want to annoy their parents? Certainly not me. Hint, hint. So basically I would do that, and yeah. Story number 2 is, yeah, now that I think about it, these aren't really stories, these are just like memories mostly. I would always remember that, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I've already told you this, but I'm not scared of candles, but I mean, I enjoy candles. I like candles. I'm not a big fan of them because there aren't any in my room, so there's the proof. And yeah, reason why I wouldn't actually want one in my room, even if it was just like a tiny little candle, just to have like a scent in the room, it would just be like kind of like a bit, not frightening for me, it would just be kind of like uncomfortable, if I could say that, or just weird. it would just not be like me, because I'm no candle kind of person. So, and yeah. Although I have to say, I think my mom is quite a big fan of candles, I've got to admit, because one day in my old house, in our old house, I think I was like about 7 when this happened. I was coming back from school, and I think she just came back from like the shops or stores or something, because like if you went down our road, there would be like this big shopping center, and or mall, if you will, and she would like, she had all of these different bags, at least 3. Some of them were stuffed of different types of things, but most of them had candles in them. And like, I don't get me wrong, like every house should have a kind of candly room, but still, it's just kind of weird, because like everybody is obsessed with something, whereas, so yeah. And I wouldn't say she's obsessed with them. I would just say she's a candle person, simply, because like in our house, like there were quite a lot of rooms, and like every room you would go in, there would at least be a candle somewhere around you. So they were like all different colors. None of them really smell differently. And I think at the beginning of this I had to tell you something else, which was one day on Christmas Eve, I think, or something, or a day in December, or when it was nearly like festive time. It was like an evening, and I wanted to blow out the candles that were in the living room. They were like hanging on the wall, and I blew one out, and I wasn't that close to it, but now that I think about it and picture it in my head, I was kind of close to it, because it went all over my face. All the candle wax was like all melted in the tiny little dish part of the candle thingy, and as I blew it out, it went all over my hair, except my hair wasn't like this when I was that age. It was just, I think it was shorter and less curly, so, and less hard to deal with. It was easier to deal with, and so it went all over my face, all over my hair, and eventually, like, we were like kind of all panicking. I was, of course, in tears. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? Because like, you can't blame me. I was only 7 years old. I thought I was about to die. And because like I've never been burned by anything before, or anything, or I've never had any fiery accidents or anything to do with fire. So basically, I guess that's my first ever related fire incident. So, yeah. And another story I would like to tell, I guess. Oh, yeah. So basically, it was like in Christmas, and yeah. And we were like all celebrating it, and my auntie and my cousin and my grandma came over to visit for like a few weeks or 3 weeks, I don't know, more than that, or 30 days, I have no idea. So they came for a good long time, I think, or just 2 weeks, who knows, I don't know. Anyway, so they came over, and it was like the day, oh, it must have been Christmas Day then, because we were opening presents, so. And as we were like opening presents, we were dressed up very festive, I think. Well, some of us were, not all of us. I was just wearing a typical dress that you would wear to a theater. Nothing too special. And my dad made I wouldn't say it was a mistake, because like, it was hilarious. though, because it was kind of a shocker, because I never thought of him as a very daring person who would go so far as to dress up as an angel for Christmas. Good thing that was a good time ago, otherwise if he did that like this Christmas, that would just be like, could you dress up at least into something else or something? That's what I would be like. So basically he dressed up as an angel. He had makeup all over his face, and he had like these red cheeks, and he had like blue eyeshadow on, and he had mascara on and eyeliner. I don't even know if my mom did his makeup, but either way he looked like, I wouldn't say he looked like an angel, though, because he kind of looked like an angelic mess, I guess you could say. Anyway, yeah, those are some festive stories for you guys. And just because they're weird and maybe like unbelievable, but it's because my family is a bit crazy. And just because some families are kind of like more calm or less daring or anything like that doesn't mean like your family isn't fun, because I'm pretty sure you have fun memories as well. You're just not thinking about them too much. And let me think. Do I have any more memories? Do I? About festive, Christmassy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, also, nope, I'm not speechless. Come on, let's keep this going. Also, just to change the subject like a tiny bit, because like I wanted to do 2 different videos, but I kind of just want to like clump it all into one, if you guys don't mind. So, ooh, what's this? What does this mean? Butterfly. So I want to talk about like, if you guys, some of you guys are like particularly festive people who just cannot wait until Christmas, and as it's coming so quickly, I know all of you guys are like excited, and some of you can't even sleep. And here are some tips of how you can go to sleep. And this is not just for like if you're excited about something. Just no. This is just for anything. Like if it's just a normal typical day, like say it's April and maybe your birthday's coming up or something, I don't know. But say it's like a month where you don't really have any special events or anything like that, or you're not doing anything that day, but and maybe it's already nighttime and you're like, well, it's nighttime, may as well go to bed. And if you can't go to bed for any reason, then think about what you did like before you went to bed. Like, is anything scaring you? Like, see if you can relate, because like all of us sometimes cannot sleep, and the most important thing is that we get enough sleep, because if we can't, like, for quite a couple of days, then that becomes really serious. So, and you may be going crazy. So yeah, you don't want that to happen. So here are a few ways you can go to sleep. Step 1 is boring yourself to sleep. Now, if some of you, well, most of you, I wouldn't say, well, most people nowadays, or not, I'm not so sure, because I don't really see myself nowadays people reading books so much, because like, for instance, like every time before I go to sleep, I read like at least a few pages of my books, or because like sometimes I get bored of reading this book and then like I jump to another one that I was reading or something like that. So, and another way is to go on the web and find something that would really bore you to death, like a type of boring book or something, or a poem if that bores you. But quite frankly, I'm interested in poetry, so I wouldn't say that would bore me. I would say I'd just be up all night reading it. So that's one way, is like boring yourself to death, or just being on your phone all day, and eventually your eyes will close, or just watch TV, like for a good amount of time. But then again, sometimes you'll be able to sleep because of what you saw on the TV or on your phone. So, and another way is just to turn the light off and just like to stare everywhere around your room, and like don't like clear your mind. Just look around your room. Just like don't particularly have thoughts in your mind about why is this there or anything like that. Just look around the room, look around your room, and like just try to go to sleep. Or if you can't go to sleep because you're uncomfortable, maybe it's because you've got too many blankets on your bed. Open the window, close your curtains, open your curtains, open your window. Maybe you need a night light. Maybe you need a cuddly toy to sleep with. Or, maybe you need an extra pillow. Because, like, when I go to sleep, it takes me a good time to get comfortable. So, at least 10 minutes or something. And then, like, I'm not the kind of person who can just, like, jump on the bed and just, like... No. I'm the kind of person who goes on the bed, tries to get all comfortable. I need to be completely covered in those blankets. Mainly because I don't feel, like, protected without the blankets are like my protection. Like, if randomly some kind of person decides to randomly go into my room or in the house at all, I've got the blanket to protect me. But also maybe some kind of drink that would help you go to sleep. Maybe a sort of specific sleeping drink. But if you are like, be careful. Don't do this on your own. Like, ask your parents for a type of drink though, because like, be careful, kids. Or you could just have a typical drink like milk with honey, or no, not coffee. That doesn't make you go to sleep. Hot chocolate? I think hot chocolate sometimes makes you go to sleep somehow, or not so sure. What else would make you go to sleep? Maybe if you're really stressed about something, or I don't know. But if you want, and also if you want to put your mind off something, like the fact Christmas is so near, and my hand is stuck to my hair. No, this is way better. This is not. I'm just having like a really bad hair day today, aren't I? I never have a good one. So, yeah. And please tell me in the comments below if you want me to do a specific video. And about the eat it or wear it challenge, I haven't come near to doing that yet, because I'm still like sorting things out with who I want to do it with. So, yeah. And please tell me in the comments below what ingredients I should use for that, or food. Not ingredients, not really. So yeah. Bye, and don't forget to like, comment, view, and subscribe. And don't forget to view as well. And also, just a few little hair tips for you guys. If you have hair like me, so like if your hair is like super poofy and it's just simply poofy hair, then, oh god, if I were you, try straightening it, but that kind of poisons your hair. So it's not literally like poison though. I'm just saying like it damages it. So don't do that to curly hair. Just don't. If it's naturally curly hair and it's like medium curly, so like mine, it's not impossible to straighten it, but it takes you at least half an hour. And if you have straight hair and curly your hair, it'll take you 5 minutes. And because you're so lucky. Because all you people with your straight hair, like even if, well, of course, if you have longer straight hair, then of course it might take you at least 10 minutes because of the length of your hair. And it also depends how messy it is. And us people with like medium curly hair, like just like this, if you ever have like the kind of day where your hair is just kind of like all over the place, which is like me most of the time, I usually do this, I just turn it into a messy bun, or I do my typical hairstyle where you take up like all your fringe hair and like clip it back, and oh, this is not going well. And then just let the rest of it flow. Or if this is like you just getting ready before school, quickly wash it, but like a few hours before school starts, of course. And it's all wet, and just turn it into a normal ponytail. Your hair may be wet, it may be windy, it may be cold. You may get a cold. But still. And if you have like super curly hair, like just like you were just born with curlers in your hair, and just like your hair is just naturally frizzy bots, you know, the kind of hair that's so curly you can't straighten it like a tiny bit, that kind of hair, I don't think you need to tie it up at all, because I think that just makes it like more messier, and I think people with like naturally super frizzy hair just need to, I think the only safe hairstyles for that is like the like simple ones, nothing too crazy or too difficult or complicated. So just like buns and ponytails, I guess. Cause like those are the only two hairstyles I ever go for, to be honest. Unless I'm going to a special occasion, of course it's hair down, but other than that, those are the only hairstyles I use. And I know this video has been like all clumped up all over the place. So yeah, bye! See you again, hopefully. Or never. Or I will see you. I don't know. Bye.